Hi, welcome to FrightFest.
Hi Luna, thanks for having me.
It's good to be here after, I think it was 18 months break from all socialisation. So how does it feel to be at FrightFest and the first festival that the UK is holding?
Oh wow, do you know what? I didn't know it was the first festival the UK is holding. I think that's, what an esteemed little honour we have to open that. That's good, isn't it? That's lovely. I mean, it feels amazing. It's so weird how normal it all is.
It's so bizarre, isn't it?
It's bizarre how normal it all is. So yeah, I mean, it's lovely to have a bit of a normality back, and it's a lovely thing I was saying for the film because, you know, it's a horror film. That FrightFest, a festival that is specialising in horror. Everyone that works at this festival knows their horror, loves their horror. They know what makes a good horror film. So for us to be opening this festival with this movie, I think is a real indication of how good the film is. And I think that's validation for a lot of people that have put a lot of hard work into this film. So I'm really happy and proud of everyone.
Yeah, horror fans are diehard and you've come to the right place, especially with how much of a family everybody is here.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's lovely. It's nice to be a part of it.
So your movie, The Kindred, tell us a little bit about it without giving too much away though, because I haven't seen it yet.
Neither have I. So in the edit they could have completely changed the plot, you know, there could be Jedis and that. No. I think that it's a psychological horror that is based around a pregnant woman played by April who has an accident that leads her to go into a coma, and while she's in the coma the baby is born, and she wakes up like a year and a bit later and has to connect with this child.
Oh my goodness.
That you know, she's not birthed, she's not been around, and so it really plants a kind of a heavy foot in that theme, and is dealing with the connectivity between a mother and her child, and the difficulties that she's having with that, and that is paralleled with the death of April's father and the fact that her and her husband Greg, played by myself, and the baby move into her father's flat, and then some slightly odd supernatural things start happening involving the baby and children and stuff like that, and it all gets very, very dark. And I think a lot of it is based around how much is real and how much is April's character creating just because of the kind of trauma that she's been through. And as the film progresses, a wedge is kind of very much pushed between our lead couple, myself and April, and it all kind of plays out from there, and April is slowly kind of uncovering certain things from her past that have gone away since the accident.
It's also it's giving me goosebumps.
Yeah, but that's one of the reasons that I really love the idea of it. Is it wasn't just a kind of slasher or kind of shallow, one of the more shallower horrors that you can get, which can be loads of fun, but I really like the fact that it's had so much depth in it, and it wasn't just a jump fest, you know, you're not just going to be jumping all the time at these kind of moments. It's really psychologically interesting, and I think it's going to raise a few issues in people's minds that they're going to think, God, how would I have dealt with that? And I think there's going to be a really a nice added layer to what hopefully will also be a scary film.
So it definitely makes you think. See, I love horror movies that make you think, and I'm hoping that everybody else is going to love it too. We'll see how it goes. Are you sitting in for the showing?
Yes, but slightly begrudgingly, just because I think I will be genuinely scared. I don't regularly watch horror films, and so I think I'll be watching it through my fingers, suppressing a very high-pitched scream, and it all could be very embarrassing for me. So I am begrudgingly watching the film.
It's okay, I'll be down the hallway doing the same.
Thanks, that's good. I think I'll probably be jumping on Jamie's lap at one point or something out of fear.
It's all good. I've got you too. Don't worry about that. It's all good.
I will need all the support I can get.
So are you hanging around for anybody else's movie? I know you said that you're not really a horror movie fan, but are you looking at watching anybody else's movies this weekend?
Well, I am a father of 2, and it's school holidays, and so I think unless there's any kid-friendly horror films going on, then I think I've had my pass tonight to come out to this premiere, and the rest of the weekend will be with the kids, I'm afraid.
Well, that's totally fine, but are we going to see you here maybe in the future?
Well, yeah, hopefully. I mean, it'd be nice to be involved in something else that comes here, and we'll have to see. I mean, as I say, I don't want to ruin the enjoyment of other horror films by screaming loudly or farting with fear or anything like that might happen to me during watching a horror film.
Well,
I'm considerate that way.
I hope to see you back here at some point because you're so much fun. And hopefully I'll see you around for the rest of the day. But if not, have a nice festival. And thank you very much for talking to me.
Thanks very much, Luna. Cheers. I'll see you soon.